present the Inkscape. It's free open source software for vector graphics. And here's the plan. The plan is mainly for me, and I will show you interactively what we can do with Inkscape. So we start with importing vector or raster graphics into here. So here, for example, I have a small script, so GNU plot script that will plot sinus x squared, sinus x squared. I will pass to you later all this stuff. So I execute. It creates test GNU plot. We can check with Ocular or any other software. It's this kind of plot. Okay, now to import it into Inkscape, we type just Inkscape, and normally it's able to open any graphical formats. So some stuff. Yeah.
This stuff is very important.
It can be very important, yeah.
I never managed to have a good quality.
Well, normally for this simple stuff, you get exactly what you see in Inkscape. So normally it's grouped. All this information is grouped here. I have small screen, so I need to go. So we can ungroup this stuff, and now we can use all the stuff. For example, I don't like the point format in GNU plot, and normally I prefer to have a contour over the stuff, and well, you can change the color, the line, for the line as well. You can change the color. You can change the thickness here. No, it's too much. Yeah. You can change the line type. What else? Well, when you deal with lines, you can work with lines point by point. Yeah, so you can manage with your results. Yeah. So
Don't show this presentation to the new students.
yeah, what else you can see? You can make rounded angles. You can have filled angles like this. Yeah, and also, yeah, that's it. So we put one here.
What GNU plot can export?
In SVG. SVG, it's now it's Inkscape format SVG, and normally now in Wikipedia, for example, all images you can find in this format SVG.
Is it what about PostScript?
What?
What about PostScript?
PostScript?
Is it the same?
No, it's not the same. It's different format.
Is it better this one?
I prefer SVG because, well, now if you save this file as SVG, test GNU plot SVG, and now if you take a look on what it looks like, how it looks like. Yes, well, here now you have data for all your points, all the information. You can change the color here, the position here.
But I think PostScript is the same. No?
Yeah. Yeah. So let's see this one. Yeah. Yeah. It's I never tried to go through all this stuff, but in here in SVG format, it's quite understandable, and also all this information you can you can retrieve here, for example, we take stuff, we click
Can you write LaTeX command, equation?
you start with the most critical question. Let's continue.
With the preceding version,
Yeah.
it was possible. In extension rendu formule LaTeX, I don't know if it's in English, it was possible before.
Okay.
Well,
In my old computer it's possible, but now it's no more possible. So it's very difficult to manage with all this change.
normally it should work automatically, but
You have not in extension, look at extension rendu.
yeah, I know. So
Yeah.
normally in extensions here in render, you can have a LaTeX formula.
Yeah, and you have not.
We have not, because, well, normally to have this option, what we need to have, we need to have PS2 edit, LaTeX, and something else. Yeah,
PS?
that's it. PS2 edit. It's a small software, small program, and normally if you put everything here in config, Inkscape extensions, if you put everything here, it should work, but it does not. At my laptop, I don't know.
The free code.
And
All last night I tried to resolve this problem to show you how it's good, the Inkscape, well, but I didn't succeed.
and you cannot use symbol letters?
Yeah, I can.
Now
Yeah,
it's-
yeah, we can. For Greek letters, it's not a big deal.
I have no problem.
Yeah, I will show a little bit later. Yeah, yeah,
Epsilon is very difficult.
yeah. But well, we'll.
You can write Greek answers with Greek.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, yes.
I remember them by heart. No, because I use this extensively. Yeah. So it's what, well, you can do whatever you want now with this plot. You can change the background. Well, you, what? Yeah, it's a page up to have one layer up, page up. What? Huh? Yeah.
There's also a command.
So page up normally it's to go one layer up, and page down to go one layer down, and fun it to go to the background, and home is to go to the foreground. So when I click now end and home, so I switch between, or you can change gradually layer by layer, like this. Okay.
Is it easy to deal with several curves?
Yeah, it's very easy.
Because if you have some to select and to change the line, so it can be difficult now. If the curves are very
Yeah, I show you. For example, you can make groups, and it's very easy to have groups. So group, and so when you have group, you can work with curve by curve, grouped in different groups. So for example, you have another one
Yeah.
curve.
Yeah.
You have another curve, and they are in different groups. So if you select one, you
Yeah.
don't select another one.
But the problem for me was that I can have translation.
Hmm?
I can have too many translations of the curve.
Mm-hmm.
On my aim is not to have translation of the curve. I can, if I want to do some results,
Mm-hmm.
I don't translate the curve. So it's very difficult.
What do you mean
thing.
translate?
Because when I use the curve, it moves too easily.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay. Well,
I
if
have
it,
to be care and
well, normally if it's in group, you can change the position here to prescribe exactly the position. For example, 120, 140. Yeah, if you need to be very precise in these translations. But maybe I didn't catch you.
So you can like copy paste those positions in the text file,
Mhm.
do modifications, and then you just bring it back where
Yeah.
it was.
Okay, it was not earlier understood yet. But if you change the position, you have
Yeah.
wrong result.
But the problem is how can you select, like if you have multiple curves
Mhm.
with those dots,
Mhm.
how can I select one curve with its dots?
Yeah.
Well,
Select the other curve because that's
okay, well,
the-
with a GNU plot curves, it's a little bit tricky. If on one GNU plot file you have many curves, for example, we can.
okay, so I should new plot them in different.
No, it's one option. Let me show you one stuff. So here, if in GNU plot we have two curves. This line. Sorry. So we have two curves. Where are they? Okay. In the beginning, everything is in one group,
Yeah.
so we need to
Mhm.
ungroup them. And when we ungroup, everything is mixed. Everything is one by one. So we cannot choose one line with all these points. But well, for this maybe you better use matplotlib, Python plotting stuff, which group them properly. When you save in matplotlib, when you save in SVG format, it groups them line by line, so it's much easier to handle. But well, in what I do with GNU plot, I plot line by line, and next I use this group them
Are you able to select object
by color.
of the object?
I don't know. I don't think so. But well, yeah.
Or if you plot points, you're not supposed to have thousands of points on the pictures. You could always regroup them.
Yeah, well, normally, well,
If
what?
not, you would just put lines and then
Yeah, yeah. So, well, I can show you maybe one example here of many data plot with one stuff. Yeah, so. Yeah, here, so for example. So many curves and points. So to do this properly, I plotted them in GNU plot, and next I exported line by line and assembled them. Because here there are different colors, different point types. Yeah, so in GNU plot it will be difficult to handle all the stuff in one GNU plot file, in one PS file. Okay, it's about GNU plot, so you can, yeah, so GNU plot. In other options, it's to use matplotlib. So I know many people use matplotlib. So in here, what you can do, you can save a fig in SVG format directly. Yeah. I will put all these examples on wiki, so you'll be able to repeat what I do. So if I plot this stuff, it produces an SVG file directly. This one. So now it's grouped in one group. You ungroup them. And so now you can do whatever you want to. So now it's one group. This stuff here, it's easy to handle because in GNU plot it will be segment by phase by phase. So it's. But here it's you can ungroup this stuff. No. Wait. Yeah. So you ungroup this stuff, and now you can do whatever you want. Well, yeah, there are many things you can do here, but I will go later. Now it's about importing images. Okay, now also you can import raster images. For example, here in the folder I have raster image. Yeah, either you just drag it into Inkscape window, or you can say file, import. Yeah, 1 sec. Yeah, for example, we can import like this. What we can do with raster images? For example, we can convert them into vector images, and the easiest way to do it, so you can say path trace bitmap. There are some options here. Oops. There are different ways, algorithms to do it. Either it's a brightness cutoff or edge detection or something else. Well, you can just select by color. No, better here. Yeah, number of colors. No? Oh, strange. Sorry, it's brightness tips. So you do this. So trace bitmap, colors, number of colors we want, and you obtain a nice. No, not this one. Oh, it's strange. I had too many colors. Okay, sorry, we only use 3 colors. Okay. So here's the logo of EDF, which we can. Yeah, which we can change here. So now you see it's vector graphics, so we don't damage the image if we apply some distortions. Okay. So it was a simple example because it's normally it's supposed to be vector graphics. Yeah. But if you deal with real raster graphics, we can do the same. For example, here we can use brightness cutoff to obtain the cracks here. And so now we can color these cracks. So we extract cracks from this image. Huh? With fluid, no. With fluid it was just a raster image. So it's normally it's not supposed to work with the raster graphics, but here in this applications it's very simple to assemble your raster images in a nice way. For example, here we make a group from this stuff, and we want to have an image of the same height than this plot, for example. The plot will put in figure in group as well. And well, if I close this one, for this group we know the height is here, height, width, vertical position, horizontal position. So we want to make this image of the same height as this graph. So we fix the aspect ratio. Yeah, if we fix the aspect ratio, it's scale simultaneously height and width, and we say okay, let's make it the same height. And now we can align 2 images So we choose both, and we say, where is it? Align, and we can align with respect to the upper border. And so you have two images of the same size aligned. Just like this. Huh? The last thing, it's about document properties, and I say resize page to drawing or selection. So I resize the size, and now we can export the same page. So now to export this this image, we can click here, export this document. Okay, we change the name, PNG. It's not very flexible in export formats. Normally we can export PS, PDF, PNG. Yeah. So it exported, and normally it should be somewhere here. Oh no, it's exported. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I exported too much. I will export the page, only the page. So, and I want to have a white background because PNG handles transparency, and if you have something transparent in your figure, it will be transparent. So I will do this, and I will export page to TTT. Hmm? Yeah, it will. I will export only the page. Yeah, it has everything.
It's got the background.
Okay, what else? Yeah. For example, if you, for example, from here, there are different raster graphics software. For example, we have by default we have GIMP. Yeah, we can open any raster image with GIMP, and there is a nice option select by color. David, if you are interested, you can select here by color, for example by black, and you can Control C and Control D directly here. Yeah, so it no, it's, but it's not a vector stuff here, it's just a raster image. Yeah. Or you can choose gray one and to insert gray one. Yeah. And here you have a threshold on how much you will. Sorry. You have a threshold which determines how many colors you will select in your. And for example, now it was one color. I mean Control C, Control V just to exchange. So now we have more data because we selected gray scales in certain range. Okay, I close this stuff. It's about importing vector graphics or raster graphics. If you have some problems in importing your file, there is a very nice online converter. Just you type online converter, and you can convert anything into anything. Yeah, just video into a set of images, or you can exchange formats: JPEG, and PNG, SVG, PS, PDF. It works very good. Online converter. Yeah, sure. I often use it. Yeah, but sometimes it's not easy to get what you need. It's very powerful tool. Convert. Yeah. Okay, now I will show you how to draw simple objects. Yeah, there is square. To get square, you just put you press Ctrl, and you keep the square aspect ratio. Here you can choose the color. It's square. What are the options? If you click again on square, you can make rounded corners like this, or you can do it directly here by dragging this point. Okay, you can make a square. Well, of course you can make a rectangle, so you remove the rounded corners. And every object has a contour and the internal and filling color. So if you click left button, you change the internal color, fill color. If you click right button, as you see, set stroke, you will change the contour color. So you can make it transparent. You can make it transparent if you want, so it becomes transparent. You bring it to the all color properties are managed here. Normally, if you have a normal screen, all these commands are not in the menu command, but you can see these icons for this group, ungroup, and all this stuff. But now, because the screen is small, they are hidden here. So you can have this menu with fill information. You can make the entire object transparent. So it's opacity here. You change the opacity. Let's put something on the background. And what? Yes, alpha channel. It's I will tell you. When you change. Yeah, but here you can have all this alpha channel. Yeah. So we can make it completely opaque, and now we can play only with this parameter. Yeah. It become transparent. Only the fill and color becomes transparent. Okay, the contour remains opaque, but if you change here, the contour becomes transparent as well.
You should mention that the PDF handles transparency.
Yes, I put explicitly. When you want to deal with transparency in your vector graphics, Inkscape, at least at my PC, cannot handle properly the transparent PDF. Huh? No. Maybe Inkscape cannot produce a nice PDF which handles transparency. But
I produced it without Inkscape. It's the same problem for you.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
had it
yeah.
From Matplotlib.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So if you deal with a PDF format, maybe it's better not to use transparent or blurred images. You can blur this stuff. Like here, you have blur level. You can blur any of your vector objects, but it's not very good for vector graphics to blur objects. It's kind of raster feature. So it's about color. We can have a solid color, or we can have a gradient of color. Yeah, to handle the gradient. Yeah.
Transparency, you can apply transparency to any image.
Yes.
That's what you've done on your
Mhm.
picture.
For example, let's bring this picture here,
Yeah.
embed, and so you can use transparency.
But on this one,
Hmm.
transparency on the.
I did on this one, yeah. So it was opaque, so I can make it transparent. Yeah. Mhm. So for the color, it can be gradient color from red to transparent color, or you can do whatever you want. You can there are two colors here, and you can change another one like this. Yeah. It looks like a cocktail. Yeah, sunrise.
Exactly. And where did you get the color menu? I tried yesterday.
So here
How do
if you
do-
click here,
Yeah.
so it's solid color.
Yeah.
There are different ways to define the color. Yeah,
Yeah.
like this,
But
like
the
this.
two gradients, like two.
When you have one, it's one gradient.
Yeah. And then.
And here, so you can click edit,
Ah.
and you have color number 1, color number 2, and you can choose another one and make it non-transparent. Okay. Now, if you defined your color gradient, if you click here, if you manage the points, you can define now the direction of the gradient. Yeah, for example, it's an inclined gradient like this.
Is it the same problem would be with the gradient, like with transparency?
Yes, maybe, yeah. Maybe not. No, maybe not. No. Gradient it's
You think?
a PDF friendly feature. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah,
Okay.
gradient is fine because it splits into several colors and represents into many colors.
Okay.
Okay, it's about color. Now about the contour. So you can choose here. You define the contour can be also solid color or gradient or another type of filling, and you can define the thickness, line thickness. Type of I showed it already. Or you can just remove this contour. If you click here, you remove the contour. If you click here, you remove the filling, and it remains nothing until we add contour again. What else I wanted to see you? Okay, it's about circle and rectangle. So we can draw ellipses. It can be just a sector, or just a arc, or the entire ellipse. So we will fill it with something non-transparent. And now to draw a circle, not an ellipse, you need to draw it with the control. If you click on control and you draw, it has prescribed ratio with and control is very useful command. For example, if you want to not command, very useful key. If you want to turn it 30 degrees, 45 degrees, 60 degrees, you click on control and you start to rotate your object, and you have fractional angles. Fractional. So if you want to have 45, it's like this. Have 90. But if you rotate without control, you can have any angle.
There's somewhere the field
Hmm?
for precision field. So
Now you can choose a
exact
angle fraction.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or I mean the exact angle you can choose it.
Yeah, you can. Should be somewhere here.
So yeah,
Maybe. Well. Okay, you can have also volumetric stuff like cube. Well, normally I don't use this. It's not easy to. Hey, it's not very handy, but to manage it. Let me. No. Wait, so we can make it without any perspective. Well, it's not very beautiful. Well, it's an option, but no, I don't use this one. Oh, I better show you plane figures. You can have different polygons, either convex like this, oops, pentagon, sorry, and so on, yeah. Up to the circle. Or you can switch to the convex concave exchange like this. You can have our PSL star, and also you can handle this ratio of convex to concave stuff. Sorry, it has some bugs here. 0.5 for example gives less star like this. 0.5 so 0.3 will give a star with like this. What else? Yeah, it's the most important figures, rectangles, circle, ellipse, or this polygon. And another very useful stuff is spline. Let's remove all the stuff. So the spline, we use this tool to draw splines. And also, yes, you put one line. To put another on the same level, you need to put control. If you put control, we put on the same line. We click on control again, we make vertical lines. Control again, yeah. So we get spline, close spline, we can color it now. And well, we can add different features. Now we can use Boolean operations to deal with these figures, these objects, and the Boolean operations are here in path. For example, we can say make exclusion, so we make a hole.
The other object is this.
Huh?
The other object.
What?
The other object is removed.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. To copy the object, if you need to save the copy of this object, you can say control. You can click Control D. Control D makes a copy of this object on the same position. So we'll remove this. Now we can make difference. So it's very handy to use this. So for example, if you want to make a frame, I make Control D, I copy this one, I click Control Shift and I change the size. So I change size in all directions simultaneously. And now I can make a frame path. Yeah. What else here? For example, if we want to have several objects aligned properly and spaced with the same interval, everything is here in align and distribute. We can align with respect to the central line, and to distribute with the equal space, and you click here. So now they distributed properly and aligned. And now we can make a group from this and repeat it.
Can you do a square distribution?
Yeah, sure. So now they are properly aligned. For example, for distribution, for example, of circles, we can define the exact sizes. For example, 100 by 100, position 0 and 0. So remove this stuff. So we have. Now we can shift it by. We make a copy. Oops, 200. Whatever, yeah. Well, whatever. We'll make produce many of them. We can align them now. Check, distribute. Make a group. Produce many of them. Select all, align vertically, and make a group. Yes, it's easy to do such kind of arrays. Yes, actually you can, because there are many filters and extensions for. We can mesh, I think, different stuff. For example, let's try. if you find mission filters. Hmm? Yeah, well, you can you have polygonal tessellation, many stuff, but well, I don't normally I don't use this stuff.
I tried to use the laser nice machine extension for.
Okay,
I tried to use it, and for some reason it didn't work on that version.
okay,
It's quite exhausting.
okay. Well, there are yeah, you can find on the web many things, many extensions, filters, but well, I'm not expert in this. I know basic stuff.
I wanted to have SVG and I wanted to 3D print.
Yeah, okay, okay.
So I have to get the STL.
Mhm,
There is an extension for that in Inkscape.
mhm. Which doesn't work on you.
But it doesn't work for some reason, so I'm still working on it.
Okay.
I tried STL, you can just import it.
Mm.
There are some examples, the Swedish slide and a lot of examples like this.
I don't know.
Mhm.
I don't know. But this.
You know perfectly, but when you begin it.
Yeah, but at least this presentation I will put online. You'll be able to follow this again. But you can just come to ask me. If you
I know where.
I will show you some more examples here. So splines is very nice thing to work with. For example, if you want to create something rough, for example, rough line. Let's make it thicker. For example, we have one line with just two nodes. We can add new nodes here. Plus, we add new nodes. And now, yeah, we can move these nodes. We can move only vertically, for example. Check. Yep. And now we can select all and make them smooth. For example, you get a smooth line. Now, when the line has certain smoothness, it's a Bezier, well, Bezier kind of curves. You have NURBS, yeah, sorry. Well, Bezier the same. You have yeah, you can do whatever you want now. Okay. And also, if you want, you can align them back. This alignment works for points as well. You can align them in the same vertical position, and now to make it the line straight again, you can choose that every segment is straight, and you get back to your line. What else I wanted to show you? Objects to spline. Yeah. So by default, all these rectangles are not. You cannot. If you drag point by point, it will just modify the shape of the rectangle. If you want to convert it into the path, into this, you say object to path, and now if you move the node, it will move like this. And now we can, we can do whatever we want. We can add new points and to make different geometries. Another problem, except LaTeX equations with Inkscape, that it's not easy to handle arrows. I will show you here. By default, you have different type of arrows, like this, different size, like this. Yeah. You can choose from this list. But now if you want to color your line, if you color your line to red, the arrow head remains black. Well, personally, from what I do, I create a triangle. Yeah, there is a solution, but I don't like the solution. You can Yeah. Yeah. Well, what I do something like this. I align it. Oh, sorry. I align them properly. With extensions. I thought you were talking about XML. You can change the XML format for every. Okay. You will show. Okay. Because I don't. I'm a union, and now I can. Yeah, I can get my arrow as I want. So now, yeah. Huh? Well, this is not very beautiful, but well, you can make a better one if you try hard. So what here in this example it's about splines again. So I make object to path. I can create it like this. And add something here. And yeah, well, whatever. You can do whatever you want with splines. Okay, many objects are involving impression errors. Yeah, okay, raster to vector. Raster to vector demonstrate ones. LaTeX, yeah, tech. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Quick message for those coming tomorrow for the hike, small group hike and barbecue. So when you get the message, we meet at 3 o'clock at the lobby. And then there are enough cars for everybody, I think. Hopefully.
Yeah.
So any question for that? Okay.
Okay, see you tomorrow. Yeah, I'm almost done also, yeah. I'm almost done, just show you how to put text here. Okay. Yeah, text, it's simple, you can have different alignment. Huh? Yeah, you can. For example, you can print
Just write a PDF, nothing.
yeah, what?
So you can just write a
Yeah, you can also. Yeah.
and then you just make it, you vectorize it?
No, it doesn't work. Yeah, I will show you an example. For example, I have a PDF file here.
Mm-hmm.
I open it with Inkscape. I can choose any page I want.
You can make it precision better
With what?
with this slide that you can
No, it's about raster stuff. No,
I know, I always put the maximum. No,
it's at maximum. Yeah.
no, it's minimum. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that minimum.
Yeah, right.
That's
You.
right. No, is it possible? No,
It was gross
it's
here.
not possible, okay.
So we can import your stuff, but you see the font has changed. Equations are not well represented.
Yeah, but then what you can do is just open the PDF file,
Yeah.
change the quality of the screenshots with the screenshot.
Yeah. Okay. It's different story. Yeah. It's different story. Screenshot doesn't make it vector.
No, but then you can make it vectorized.
Yeah. Okay.
Then you have
Yeah,
to
okay.
vectorize the equation.
Yeah. Right. You are. It's an option. Yeah.
No,
But at least if you import a PDF, you have all your vector graphics in a nice way. So you can with plots you can work as it would be. Your plots you can change the dots.
Journals don't accept SVG.
It's not a SVG. It's a PDF. I just opened PDF file.
Yes, but journals don't accept SVG.
No. But you can save as a PDF file. Yeah. So now from this paper I can change the figures. Or if, for example, if you open the first page from this one. Where is it? Sorry. Yeah, you can just take Elsevier logo if you are interested.
I just understood when you manage with new.
With Mu, I will tell you. So with Mu you put Control U, O3, B1, you get alpha. Control U, yeah. And everything is summarized here. Control U, O3, B, C. Control U.
You can open Word and just copy it.
No, it's Control U. You click, when you're in text mode, you click Control U. O3BC is for Mu.
It is for fee.
For fee, well, you can find it here, yeah, for fee.
You don't use fee.
I use it, but well, I don't remember. Well, it's normally it's O3, B1, B2, B3, and so on and so on.
So you just keep controlling it's U03.
No, Control U, and you start to
You
click.
write whatever you
Yeah,
want.
whatever. Well, yeah, you can write
Now
whatever
when
you want.
finish it,
For example,
Maybe you remove it.
yeah, it depends on where you are. You can if you need to, yeah, you can do funny stuff.
Is it possible to directly copy paste it from the PDF?
From
From the table you just showed?
you can do just.
No,
Do-
not this, but the symbol.
You think so?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
What? How?
No. Control V. In the text field.
Okay, let's keep. No, it doesn't work now.
Without text field. Just control.
No, I tried. Control C. For me, it doesn't work. Well, one way to do this, there is this stuff, yeah. We choose. It's copied into buffer. But here you see it's raster, yeah. And now we can vectorize it. Indeed,
but
just
it's
colors.
the
Yeah.
varying width of the line.
Well, whatever. Now we have vectorized stuff. Yeah.
How can you do the varying width yourself?
Huh?
How can you do the varying width of the line yourself? Look, it's
There is no line for the moment. You can add line. Yeah.
No, the in general. It's just a shape with a
Shape.
contour. Okay,
So now you can do whatever you want.
okay, so it recognizes the shape.
Yeah. 03, BC,
B1.
B1, B2.
D'ailleurs, je fais contrôle U, mais c'est de la gymnastique là.
Yeah.
Oui.
Yeah, that's it. I can just show you some examples what I did with Inkscape. The things like this. So it's grains with transparency. Yeah, you can handle it. The things like this, yeah, it's easy to. So it's also this just a triangle extruded like this with transparency, just to show zoom stuff. It's a raster graphics inserted here. By the way, I didn't show you an important stuff. Yeah, for example, if you import some raster graphics from any file, we can cut a piece. For example, we select this zone, and if you select both, the shape and the piece, we say object, clip, set, and we get only this part. And we can go back when we say clip, set, release. Okay. And it works not only with raster objects, but for example, if we have if we have lines like this, for example, if we want to color our stuff, make a rate, yeah, make lines. We arrange them in this way. We make a circle. We make a group from these ones. Group. And we can make the same clip set. And with, yeah, well, we need to maybe keep the contour here. I click on both and I say clip. Yeah. There is a way to use patterns here. So we can use solid color, or we can use a pattern like this, stripes, well, different stuff that normally doesn't work. So we can stripe, but it's hard to control them. Yeah, it's easy to do in this way, as I did here. Okay, so some more examples. Yeah, all this was done with Inkscape. And some, yeah. Yeah? I just draw on the roughness. I'm kidding. No, I just assembled the GNU plot figures. I assembled in this way that I draw the excess. Yeah, the colors from GNU plot. Yeah, you can define any color map, any palette in GNU plot. So yeah, the stuff like this, yeah, was done with Inkscape. It's easy to do it with Inkscape. And maybe this stuff. Yeah. Okay, that's it. I will stop the video.